Come on. Come on. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, good girl, Bella. Yeah, that felt good. All right, good, buddy. Mm-hmm. Looking good? That's good, buddy. Just a few squirts. Don't want to waste that delicious milk.
Here, will you do it?
Go ahead. There you go. You got it. There you go. Give it one more good squirt. Whoa, don't squirt me. That's good. Trying two hands?
Yeah, I'm trying.
This takes a little coordination.
Yeah. Here, you can do this side.
All right.
It is her. Oh, yeah.
You're going to be 12 years old. Oh, my goodness. One more year and you'll be a teenager officially. Ready? Titus is waiting for you. Go on. Good girl. Good morning, Tilly. Good morning, Tilly. You sweet girl. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the cabin for another video. Today, we are working on finishing up the siding on the master bedroom addition to the cabin. You guys know we finished the inside of the bedroom completely, except for a little bit of trim and molding, but the outside, we still need to finish doing the cedar siding to match the rest of the cabins. As you guys could see this morning, I'm enjoying something that is profoundly wonderful after about 30 to 35 days of carnivore, straight carnivore. You guys know that Joe and I have been on a journey to kind of clean up our diet, and really I was experiencing a lot of symptoms and inflammation, like autoimmune issues and symptoms from my Lyme disease, and also from things that we were eating in our diet. I was gluten intolerant and I did not realize it. So those things were just wreaking havoc in my body and causing constant inflammation and pain. So we decided to do carnivore for 30 days as an elimination diet. And I will tell you guys what has been so wonderful about doing carnivore, amongst many other reasons. It's like you're able to narrow down which food items are causing you problems, like which food items are causing you bloating, which items are causing you to not sleep well, which items are, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're eating so many things, you just have no way of knowing what item, what spice, what sauce, what anything is causing your symptoms. And I'll tell you guys, we've done keto a couple times. You guys know that, which is pretty much meat and veg, low carb to no carb. But I refused to do carnivore because I'm like, there's no way I'm cutting out my veggies. There's no way I'm just going to eat meat. That's weird. How boring is that? And once I started having these significant symptoms and inflammation and the things I was experiencing that I have shared with you guys, I was like, I'm willing to do just about anything at this point. So a lot of you have asked if we're going to continue doing carnivore. The answer is no. We never intended on being carnivore for the rest of our life. And I think that there's so many opinions out there. I mean, it's like you have this wonderful, beautiful, supportive carnivore community, and then you have this other side that's like they will straight up attack you and eat you up if you dare to eat a piece of cheese or if you put a blueberry in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's like very black and white on the carnivore. For Joe and I, as I've said before about so many other topics, we do our own research and we make up our mind based on the research that we've done. I've been having my milk kefir smoothie with a half a banana and about a quarter to a third cup of fresh Alaskan blueberries. And man, you guys, it's like after eating meat for 30 days, something like this, you don't even desire a piece of cake. This is sweet enough and it's delicious and it's good for you. You guys know I've gone off on milk kefir a million times. I cooked my first gluten-free baked item this week. I was sharing it on Instagram. Parker's birthday is this month, you guys. He's going to be 12 years old, and I would like to enjoy a piece of cake for his birthday. So you guys know I'm gluten intolerant. A wonderful subscriber sent me this book, The Gluten-Free Bible. Thank you so much. I'm super excited. I started looking at the recipes in there and I decided to bake this cake for Parker as a test to see how it goes. And if we liked it, then I'll cook this for his birthday and then I can enjoy a piece of it. You know, everything's gluten-free, has a little bit of a different texture in my opinion, but it's not bad. And I think to enjoy a piece of cake, you know, 2, 3, 4 times a year on birthdays and things, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And it's gluten-free and it tasted really good. I was quite proud of myself. I made homemade chocolate frosting for it. It's just like a yellow layered cake. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And I use like an all-purpose gluten-free flour and fresh eggs and fresh butter. So I'm gonna experiment and start messing around a little bit with some gluten-free recipes. But for the most part, I really don't anticipate adding a bunch of grains and floury type products back into my diet, because I did enjoy a little sliver of this cake the other night, a tiny sliver, because it was the first bite of sugar that I had since we started carnivore, and I was afraid of what it might do to me. That's how clean I've gotten. I'm just like, whoa, do I really want to do that? Because I've been feeling so good. I don't want to undo all the progress. I had a little sliver of this gluten-free cake. It was delicious. But that night, y'all, my stomach was like, girl, what did you do? It was like, sounded like World War III going on up in there. And then I had insomnia that night. I could not sleep for the first time in a month and a half. I was up all night staring at the clock and I could not sleep. And then the next morning, which was yesterday morning, I woke up with a splitting headache. I had a migraine for like 3 or 4 hours. Finally took some medicine and knocked it out. And, but that was weird. Those were symptoms I haven't had the entire time we're doing carnivore. And I think that there's a lot of ingredients in this. Even though it's gluten-free, you've got the flour, vanilla, chocolate. There's a lot of things in there, sugar that I have not been eating for the past month. So I don't think that my body really liked it. So it's going to be one of those things where it's like, is it worth it to me to enjoy a piece of cake a few times a year, knowing that the next day I might not feel so good? I'll just have to cross those bridges when I get to them. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on carnivore because I know so many of you have been asking. A lot of you are doing carnivore. Some of you are considering it. I would say if you're considering carnivore, do it. 100% do it. And if you're looking for good information on carnivore, check out Dr. Ken Berry's YouTube channel, Dr. Paul Saladino, and then Dr. Anthony Chafee is another good one too. A lot of great information from medical doctors that are all about using diet to get to the root cause of a lot of symptoms and issues that we're experiencing, right? So, but I'll keep you guys posted on that and how it's going. So for me, I'm doing meat, fruit, honey, and raw dairy products, and Joe so far is still straight carnivore for a little bit longer, and that's where we're at with the diet. So we have got 3 sides of this addition to side. I think we have enough wood for one side. These cedar planks are not cheap, y'all. Let me tell you, they're not cheap at all. In fact, this little stack that Joe got yesterday was $595. This. This, not that, not the dock wood. That was separate. Just the cedar planks were 590 something bucks. Absolutely insane. But that's what the rest of the cabin is done in, and we want it to match. So we're just kind of hitting it a little bit at a time. So today we're working on this side here. I think that's all the wood we have enough to do, just this one side. And we eventually have to get the skirting done on the bottom of the addition. We haven't got to that yet either. You know, we got multiple irons in the fire at all times. A lot of you were asking, when is Joe going to build his garage? Yeah, you know, we don't know. When are you going to build your garage, Joe? He said, one thing at a time. We just kind of roll with it. Whatever we feel like working on, we'll get to it eventually. But we do want to get the siding done before winter, if possible. And then eventually we're going to do the back of the house with cedar siding as well. The previous owner never did the back of the cabin, so we have to do this as well to make it match at some point. He ran out of money. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, at 595 bucks for what? 10 boards? Yeah, he ran out of money. Oh, I see you got the trusty old ball peen, huh? Mm-hmm. The past couple of days, I have been incognito in the cabin, sick with COVID. So Joe was super busy while I was sick. As you guys saw in the beginning of this video, he is a monster. He has been out here getting ready for the winter season, cutting down some trees. We still have a ton of dead spruce here on the property, which is awesome because it's, you know, free firewood. It needs to go anyway because it's a fire hazard. So Joe's been working on that, and just, you know, we're restocking the woodshed, and we're also stocking under the porch. We like having wood under the porch. It's very convenient in the wintertime on those days where it's -40 and we don't feel like walking all the way to the woodshed. We can just grab some wood from under the porch to start the fire. And you guys saw he was working on clearing a spot for the greenhouse, and now that I'm standing in it, I'm in awe of the work that he did. He has got this all cleared out, all flat, all measured out for our greenhouse build, and hopefully we can get started on that foundation very soon. You guys remember what this looked like before? it basically looked like this. We had like 100 downed trees that we had to cut down for our solar panel. And we still have a ton out here that we've got to clear, chop up for firewood, but this whole thing was covered in downed trees, and he cleared it out, the rest of it, flattened it out with the tractor, and now we're ready to build the greenhouse. I love the spot that we picked for the greenhouse. This is south facing. Obviously, that's why we put the solar panels here, so they get sunlight all day long when we have sun. And the greenhouse being down here will be perfect. It'll get sunshine all day long. It's gonna be a pretty big greenhouse. It's gonna be like 12 foot wide, I think, by 26 feet long. I can't remember exactly what Joe said, but it's gonna be pretty big. And we did already get the stuff for the foundation before. We've got that ready to go. Joe was just trying to get this flattened out as much as he could. So hopefully in the near future, we can get to building this greenhouse. The raised bed garden is not too shabby. Look at this. It's doing great. Lots of potatoes and carrots and onions. My zucchinis are doing good. My celery are finally growing. We actually got our first zucchini the other day, which was really exciting. Very first vegetable, technically a fruit, on the Alaska homestead. They got another one?
Yeah.
Oh, they sure did. Ew. That's nasty. Well, the sun came out. The cats have been slaying the mice around here. I mean, 3 to 5 mice a day. I'm grateful that they're getting the mice because the mice get under the cabin and they tear the insulation up. So that's what we got the cats for. And I was kind of bummed when all the drama happened last year with Asher getting shot by a neighbor and losing his leg, because we got the cats for, other than, you know, loving them and enjoying them, to keep the mice population down. And being that we weren't letting them outside, they weren't really doing what we got them for. So now that they are neutered and they're staying here next to the cabin, we've reopened the cat door, and during the day when we're home, we let them come in and out and they get to enjoy being outside and torture the mice. A lot of times Parker, he can't handle it though. I mean, I don't like it either. It's like, if you're gonna kill it, just kill it, but don't torture the poor little thing. So he'll go over with the BB gun and take it out of its misery. Asher, you're a cold-blooded killer. Kiki, you getting the mice? Huh? Are you getting the mice? Are you on like guard duty? Mouse patrol?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, look at that, Joe. Nice fit. Looks good. That's our generator and solar transfer switch. Thank you, Joe. Did you know I wouldn't have known the correct term? I would have said like the thingy-majigger.
Yeah.
You complete me. used to the Lowe's wrapping paper. That looks so pretty. Are you coming, Titus? Tilly. Hi, welcome to Tina's Pantry. Today we're going to learn something really fun, and it's how to make homemade laundry soap. Let's get to it. I'm just kidding. But we are going to make some homemade laundry soap. You know, I went down the rabbit hole of my diet, and in addition to cleaning up our diet, I have gone down the rabbit hole and looking into some other products. And one of the things that I have long time wanted to do, but I haven't, is make my own laundry soap. And you guys know that I started making my own bar soap. I shared my tallow and sheep milk recipe with you a couple months ago. This was lavender rosemary tallow soap that I made with our sheep milk. Oh, this smells so sweet, so good. It lathers beautifully. It is working out really well. I'm getting ready to make Joe some cedar wood and orange peel tallow goat's milk soap. So let me know if you guys want me to share that recipe with you when I do it, and then I will in a video. But in addition to doing the homemade body soap, which has been awesome, I want to do a homemade laundry soap because, you know, you guys, we can get overwhelmed when we think of all the toxins in the world that we are ingesting, breathing in, putting on our bodies. Ladies, our makeup, our skincare, all the things, which is why you guys know I love my Tubes & Co. organic skincare. If you guys want to check out that link, it's always in my video description. If you use my coupon code HomeFreeAlaska10, you can get 10% off your entire order. Tubes & Co. Organics, all of their products are natural, organic skincare and makeup. It is my absolute favorite brand, and I've been using them literally for probably 4 years now. I use them for my skincare. I use them for my makeup. I use straight tallow for my moisturizer. I don't even use lotions from the store anymore. I use their tallow balm, and it's amazing. So if you guys are looking for clean skincare, clean makeup, make sure you check out that link below. But you guys know I have said it so many times on my channel, it is very overwhelming and it's very hard when you try to think of all the things that you would need to eliminate from your life to be toxin free, right? Is anybody ever really toxin free? I would argue probably not, because things are in the air, the gas that we pump at the gas station, the paint on our walls, the furniture we bring into our home, the clothes we buy, like it's just everywhere. So I think that it's not about being 100%. And I have said that from the beginning of time, because I get comments all the time on my channel, people that are like, oh my gosh, you use Tide laundry soap? I would have thought you make your own laundry soap. Oh my gosh, you're using Kraft Parmesan cheese on your spaghetti? Don't you have your own milk? I thought you would have made your own cheese. Like, I don't think that anybody can do it all. Can I make my own cheese? Yes, I have. Can I make my own laundry soap? Yes, I am. But I think that if I were to try and create everything that we consume in our life homemade from scratch, I wouldn't have time for anything else. I wouldn't have time to film YouTube videos, that's for sure. I wouldn't have time to homeschool my son. I don't think it's about doing everything. I think it's about trying to do better every day and then outsourcing where you can. I've made my own lip balm. I've made my own deodorant before. But I now choose to get those things from Tubes & Co. Organics because they do a wonderful job and it takes that off my plate. I can just go online, place my order, get my beautiful package in the mail, and know that I'm putting good, clean products on mine and my family's bodies. So delegate where you want to, you know, make your own products. I think it's fun, especially something like homemade soap, because you can do a batch of homemade soap, and I got, I don't know, 12 bars out of this. And this is gonna last me probably half the year, right? And the other thing is homemade laundry soap. I'm about to make a gallon of homemade laundry soap today that's gonna last for a really long time. Good, natural laundry soap without all the extra chemicals and dyes and things that we really don't need anyway, right? We're just trying to get the clothes clean. So all we're gonna do is put our dry ingredients into our laundry container, or laundry soap container. We're gonna do a half cup of baking soda. Ish. And then we're gonna do a half cup of our washing soda. So this is 100% sodium carbonate laundry booster and multi-purpose cleaner. So we're gonna do a half cup of that. Then we're gonna put in our 1/4 cup of salt. A good coarse salt. We're gonna add enough hot water to dissolve everything that we just added. I actually decided to get a whisk. I thought that'd be easier. Oh yeah, much easier. We're gonna add half a cup of liquid Castile soap. And then we're gonna add our essential oil. The essential oils obviously are optional. I did decide to go ahead and do lavender, and then I just added some, and then I'm gonna do lemon. I figured the lemon will smell clean and citrusy, and I just love lavender anyway. So we're gonna add a total of 30 drops of essential oils. So I'm gonna do 15 and 15. I lied, I did 20. I'm gonna do 20 and 20 because I'm just crazy like that. The recipe here that we did today is going to give you 50 to 64 loads per batch. And I mean, that's pretty significant. And all of these ingredients that I shared with you today were super inexpensive. You can buy these ingredients in bulk. I mean, the washing soda, all this stuff you can buy in bulk and just have it on hand for when you need more laundry soap. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with the rest of my water. Give it a good mix, and this is ready to be used. You know, you see what I'm saying? Just one thing at a time. Got rid of the store-bought bar soap, making my own when I have time. Got rid of the laundry soap, making my own. But these are things that I can do in big batches that'll last me a really long time. Something else like chapstick and things that I blow through super fast, I'm getting that somewhere else. I don't have time to be making everything homemade, but this was super easy and fun, and I can feel good about doing my laundry with it. Oh, Joe, it looks so good. I can't wait till it's all done. Looks awesome. We gotta do the back of the cabin all the way to the top. That's gonna be fun, Joe. Yeah. So we'll stain it. We'll stain it the same color as the rest of the cabin. Not today, it's supposed to rain. But yeah, progress. Good job, babe. Side always gets it, but the other side doesn't.
don't know like what I'm supposed to cut off.
I just don't like them to be laying on the ground, getting all nasty. This was our last minute throw together garden in the chicken tractor. We just threw seeds in the ground, and Joe and I are, yeah, that's okay. Joe and I are both just extremely surprised with how little we've done with this garden this year. I'm just used to gardening in Virginia with extreme heat and humidity and a lot of pests, and we just have had zero issues here. No slugs. To be honest, we haven't even watered the garden as much as we probably should have, especially down here under the chicken tractor. The little raised bed garden up by the cabin gets watered more often just because it's right next to the house. So I'm just, you know, I'm surprised. We've got broccoli, purple cabbage, and carrots growing down here. My plan is to ferment the cabbage into sauerkraut. I'll probably be fermenting some of the carrots with garlic. I love fermented carrots. You guys might remember that for some of my videos, but it's very simple and they're delicious. And the broccoli we'll probably just steam and eat with some dinners and stuff. But so far so good. And Joe even sporadically planted some potatoes down here as well. So they've just done really good with very minimal maintenance.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else.
Hold on, wait for
the rest of our time.
Keep it held up.
And I know it so well. I will always be by your side.
Okay.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together.
Babe, what are you doing?
It smells good.
That looks weird though. Babe, kill it. Oh, don't miss. Get him, Joe. Yes. Woo. That thing is, Joe, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's just mad. I don't know what this is. Some kind of wasp. But do you see the stinger on that thing? Joe squished it. And now there's another one flying around. I think they smell it, that we killed its wife. Now it's gonna try to get us. Babe! It smells that we killed his friend. Can you please kill it? Parker, oh, it smells it. It's smelling the trailer. Joe, I'm going inside if you won't kill it, and I'm not kidding.
How am I supposed to kill it? Is it flying?
It's flying.
How am I supposed to kill it if it's flying?
Babe, it's mad. It's, look, it landed. Come kill it, hurry. Babe, no, I'm gonna go inside. I'm not gonna stay out here with you if you don't kill this thing. It smells that we killed his friend, and he's not happy. He's on the bottom of that post right there. He just landed.
Wow, what post?
This post right here, the, what is that thing? The corner post. He was on the bottom of it. Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
All right, well hurry up because his friend will be back. Watch it be like a murder hornet or something.
Right.
Oh, it's a wood wasp. Let me see. It's a giant wood wasp, also known as a giant wood wasp, yellow-horned horntail, or a banded horntail. No! He's following me. I'm not crazy. My armpits are sweating, I'm okay. I'm 50 million times bigger than him. He's following me, he's chasing me, he smells his dead friend, and he's angry. And I don't want to get stung. His stinger, did you see that thing? It's like an inch long. Oh, he's hovering over his friend's dead body. I'm not kidding. I can see him hovering over his friend's dead body on the trailer. Wow. You know, I had heard that they can smell like scents, pheromones, something that they give off. Like if you kill someone from their hive, they can smell it and then they come and try to attack you. Joe, I knew it.
What?
Social insects like wasps and bees and ants may mourn their dead. When a wasp is injured or killed, it releases pheromones that alert other wasps to a threat. Joseph, he's trying to kill me. I'm not kidding, and my throat hurts from screaming. I need you to please remove the dead one and potentially kill his friend.
I ain't touching it. I ain't gonna get stung.
These chemical messengers called alarm pheromones travel through the air and affect the behavior of other wasps. This is why other wasps may seem to swarm around and seek revenge when you kill their friend. Babe! I'm not going back out there. I'm not. Parker, we have to get rid of his dead friend. Are you gonna move it? Oh, I hope his friend comes. You think it's funny? No, Joe, throw it over by the greenhouse area. No, babe. See his friend? I'm in the catio. He can't get me in here. Ew, he can. Okay, going in the house now. Okay, did you look it up? Did
I said I looked in, can wood wasps sting? No, wood wasps, also known as horntail wasps, do not sting. Instead, female wood wasps have a long ovipositor, which looks like a stinger that they use to lay their eggs under the bark of weakened or dying trees.
So we killed her for no reason? She doesn't even sting?
I don't care.
I mean,
It's a bug.
how was I supposed to
It
know?
looks like a demon.
She looks like Satan's sister. Seriously? And the thing on her butt looked like a stinger. Apparently, it's a depositor. It has little teeth on it, and she uses that to drill into the trees, and that's where she lays her larvae. They're just hideous, though. I mean, apparently, according to Google, they don't even sting. That's good to know. Would you look at that thing? Now tell me if you saw that thing flying at you, you wouldn't be scared. Mind you, y'all couldn't tell on the camera, but this thing is like 2 inches long.
Or like 2.5.
It is huge. It's like absolutely. Why? These are questions I have for the Lord when I get to heaven. For all the bug lovers out there, I'm sorry that I murdered her for no reason. But it wasn't for no reason. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I thought that big old thing was a stinger.